Living with the sacrifice we made, running in circles. We never had time to live at all. Wrote my soul. Living with the sacrifice we made, running in circles. We never had time to live at all. Wrote my soul. Wrote my soul. Time to live
It's been a brutal winter in the mid-Atlantic and Northeast, but the boys of summer, Birdland, it is almost time for baseball as the spring training opener is getting ready for first pitch. God's favorite host here on the Flex Zone, your home for Orioles baseball. We got a live stream and watch along on your Saturday afternoon. Orioles, Pirates, 2025 baseball season is on the horizon, and we get things going with spring training. Make sure if you're new here, you subscribe, hit that like button, hit that bell. Let's get to it, Orioles and Pirates. Baby. What is going on, Flex Zone family? Birdland, Orioles fans, God's favorite host. We have made it through a long, brutal, tumultuous, bitter cold winter in the mid-Atlantic and the Baltimore and surrounding areas, and we are ready for baseball to return. Spring training baseball gets started this afternoon as the Baltimore Orioles begin their quest for their third straight season of making the postseason as they welcome to Ed Smith Stadium in Sarasota the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we're getting ready for first pitch. Let us bring up the game cast here. But I do have the lineups as well, which I also do want to put up. But thank you guys for joining us. If you are new here this season, we are branching out. We do the Orioles previews and we do the post-game shows and news and rumors and predictions and news videos throughout the year. We're going to be doing live stream watch-alongs for games when I'm able to. Definitely for the opener in Toronto on March 27th. And maybe even some of these spring training games. We're starting today with the opener. It's good to see the MASN broadcast team. Obviously, they're broadcasting from Baltimore. Nick Gonzalez is leading off for the Pirates. Albert Suárez, Big Al, one of the unsung heroes of last season for the Baltimore Orioles, as Gunnar gets the first ball put in play as it's a ground out right to the shortstop and a smooth put out 6-3 as Gunnar throws out Gonzalez, and we have our first out of the day on two pitches from Big Al. But yes, Albert Suárez was great last season for the Orioles, one of the MVP candidates. Where would this team have been without him last year? They wouldn't have even made the playoffs. His ability to start, he was able to move to the bullpen, being that Swiss Army knife versatile piece on this team, which he is going to probably have to start at some point this season. He is going to have to do long relief. He may have to come in middle relief. He may have to come in end of game situations, in high leverage situations, depending on how things play out. managing the bullpen, resting guys. Batista, his pitch count early on. If guys struggle, injuries, obviously. So Albert Suárez will be a big piece of the 2025 Baltimore Orioles, maybe stepping into more of that Jacob Webb, everyday Jake, everyday Al type of role where we see him pretty much almost every game, and he's pitching on a consistent basis. Obviously, pitchers, bullpen guys are getting stretched out, hitters trying to get their timing, get their rhythm, get their swing together. So not expecting much in the variety of offense, but this is more of a probably extended scrimmage, more live action. But it's good to know baseball is back. It lets you know that the weather is going to get a little warmer. We are going to have more opportunities here to obviously just see different players. There are so many guys that we want to see and so many guys that we want to evaluate as we get a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates starting lineup. It's a good time of year. So Nick Gonzalez, Joshua Palacios, Henry Davis, Nick York, DJ Stewart, Derek Hall, Billy Cook, Lavore Pagaro, Emmanuel Valdez, and Carmen Modolinsky. Modolinsky is the right-handed pitcher today. Gonzalez at second, Palacios in left, Henry Davis in center, York the DH, Stewart in right fielder, Hall in first, Cook in center, Bergdrao in short, and Valdez at third base. We got Carlson in left, Mullins in center, Laureano in right, Henderson, Holiday, Westberg, Mountcastle, Suárez, and Sanchez. Henderson at short, Westberg at third, Holiday at second, and Mountcastle at first, which will probably be the general A defensive adjustments for the Orioles. And you see that lineup. They got Henderson, Mullins, Westberg, O'Haron, Mountcastle, Sanchez, Holiday, Laureano, Carlson, and Albert Suárez is pitching. And that is a base hit by Davis as he flares it into left field. And it's a 2-out double for Henry Davis. So the Pirates getting a 2-out hit and a 2-out extra base hit. So we're starting things off early here as the Pirates have a man in scoring position as we're just underway in the top of the first inning. But make sure if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. We're doing a live stream watch along Orioles and Pirates game 1 of the spring training series and game 1 of the quest for the Orioles to make it back to the postseason for 3 straight seasons. Something they have not done since 1969 to 1971. Last year, they won 91 games, lost 71. 2023, won 101, lost 61, a 623 win percentage in 2023, and a 553 win percentage in 2024. Finished first in 2023 and second in 2024. As mentioned, looking to make the postseason for the first time for 3 consecutive years since 69 through 71. But let me know, everybody. I want to hear from you in the chat. I want to hear from you in the comment section. This is your show. I'm just here to guide you along. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. Yes, Scott, we are so excited that baseball is indeed back, and that calls for a round of applause because, boy, it's been a long winter. So Suárez with the 1-2 count against York, the DH. Top of the first, 2 outs. We had a 2-out double by Davis. So keeping the inning alive. Now Suárez will look to work out a little bit of trouble. And that is a pass ball from Sanchez as he is manning the plate today. No Adley Rutschman, but Gary Sanchez, one of the offseason acquisitions, not known obviously for his defense, but he is obviously known for what he can do behind the plate as well. And now we got a run on third with 2 outs. Don't know why ESPN doesn't have the outs, but it is 2 outs. So we'll see. And now a 3-2 full count. So now Suárez does have an open base. So he doesn't have to throw something in there just to throw a strike. But you don't want to put 2 guys on the corners early on in the top of the first. And that pitch is high, so it will lead to a walk. So runners on the corners with 2 outs. Wow, the former Oriole. DJ Stewart is going to come in and hit, the former Oriole. He was with the Mets. He was with the Mets last year.
It's amazing to me about Suárez. It was in spring training last year where he went to Clearwater.
So we got Brett Hollander on the call today. And that is high for a ball.
And after the game, Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies called Brandon Hyde and said, "Who was that guy?" And Brandon Hyde said, "I don't know." Because we didn't.
Well, we got Steve Johnson and, as I mentioned, Brett Hollander on the call. And that is up and in now, 2-0 for Suárez. So we may see a lot of pitches today. 17 pitches, obviously, for Suárez. Ooh, man. Now Sanchez going to the mound. Suárez started out really, really well, and now he's getting into a little bit of trouble. And this is going to be a key. Can the Orioles pitchers work out of trouble? It's good to get one out, good to get 2 outs, but you got to get 3 outs, and you got to get 27 of them. So, got to finish the deal, close the deal. You have to get the outs when you have the opportunity. Getting 2 clean outs and then to potentially get guys on the corners. You don't want to do that. But a beautiful, beautiful fastball. Stewart was late. Now 2-1. I believe they play 9 innings in spring training, but I know they do also cut some of these games short at times. So we'll be here for most of it. But make sure you guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. We want to hear from you. Vote on the poll. Let us know what player you're looking forward to seeing today. Not quite sure who was playing, but I know no Adley Rutschman today. So 2-2. 2 men on. Top of the first. Suárez at 19 pitches. This will be his 20th pitch right here. And it is hit far. And it is off the wall. And that will get at least 2 runs in. And the Pirates take a 2-0 lead off a 2-run double from DJ Stewart to right center field. Just missed a home run actually there, but stayed in the park. He golfed it. As you can see, the Sarasota Stadium now having Sarasota 365 in the back with the Orioles. As Stewart hits a big double as he looks to make or break camp with the Pirates, pretty much maybe on his last opportunity in the big leagues. Played with the Mets last year, came up with the Orioles as a first rounder. And we're going to look at Derek Hall, who was in AAA last year.
And then a 2-run double by DJ Stewart. Good pitch there, 1-1.
Pitch there from Suárez. Swing and a miss. A little bit of a change-up action. Some off-speed action. Suárez will deliver again. And it is fouled away to the first base side. Orioles already down 2-0. Top of the first. Suárez looking to work out of a jam. Pirates are an intriguing franchise. We know how great Paul Skeens is. But are they going to compete, or are they just going to continuously be below average? And I think their fan base wants to know that. Their fan base wants them possibly to sell the team. We'll see how that plays out. But teams appears to be heading in 2 separate directions. I don't know what the Pirates are going to be in the NL Central. Are they last place? I mean, are they better than the Reds? Are they better than the Cardinals? Are they better than the Brewers? Are they better than any of those teams? Probably not. So we got a full count, top of the first. DJ Stewart, 2-run double off the right center wall. And That is a one hopper to Jackson Holiday, plays it well. And the Birds will come to the plate down 2-0 as Suárez works out. Yeah, Scott, you got Louisville. What is the AAA affiliate there? They are affiliated with, what, the Reds? I'm not sure who they're affiliated with, but yeah, man, minor league baseball is always fun. And the Orioles have a good minor league system, so always good to see what prospects, what the future of baseball looks like. So I like to keep track of that sort of thing as well. Obviously, over the last few years, the Orioles have had one of the best farm systems in baseball. And they continue that yet again. They still have some good guys down there. And you look at the Adley Rutschmans, the Gunnar Hendersons, the Jordan Westbergs, the Grayson Rodriguez. So many big prospects. Jackson Holiday, Kerstead, Colby Mayo. Ryan Mountcastle was the rookie leader in home runs in franchise history. So there are a lot of ways to go about it when you look at the prospects. Okay, Scott. Yeah, I figured it was with the Reds. Yeah, the Reds. The Reds have a good young team. I don't know what happened last year. I thought they would be a perennial playoff team. Ellie De La Cruz. Obviously, some of their young players that they have. I think the key for them is that their pitching can round into form. I think will be very, very important for them. But another team in the NL Central, like I said, the Reds, the Pirates, the Cardinals. I really don't know what any of those teams are. The only team I really know, maybe the Brewers, but when they get to the playoffs, they usually wet the bed. They have good regular seasons, but they don't win anything in the playoffs. So, is it their division to lose again? I don't know, because I don't know who. And you got the Cubs too. I can't forget the Cubs. I guess the Cubs maybe. I'm leaning right now, maybe the Cubs to win that division. I don't know. Maybe it is going to be the Cubs. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, maybe the Cubs. I'm not really big on the Brewers either. Maybe the Cubs can get into that first place perspective, but we'll see. As mentioned, Gunnar Henderson is leading off for the Orioles. As you can see, we got the lineups there. Henderson and Mullins. And Westberg, their first three to lead off. I actually kind of like that if they're going to do that. Henderson, Mullins, Westberg. That's not a bad three to start. And the 2-0 start for Gunnar as Mlodzinski, a former bullpen guy, looking to possibly be a starter maybe. I don't know. But Gunnar flies it to center, gets under it, and a shallow fly out for Gunnar to start the day for the first out. So we'll see what happens. We got Mullins up next. I'm hoping Mullins can build on the ending of 2024. He was pretty much the only person who was able to get offense produced for the Orioles against Kansas City. Home run in game 2, solo shot. He had 234, 18 home runs, 54 RBI. He is entering a walk year, the last year of his contract, the last year before he enters free agency. So right now, still the Orioles center fielder, but we hear Enrique Bradfield. We hear how good he is, potentially can be, how good he has become and gotten better. The speed, the defense. Is the bat going to be anything? We don't know, but the speed and defense is as high as rated as you can have it. The speed in the field, the defense in the field, and the speed on the base paths are going to make him a top of the lineup potential type of guy. And I'm intrigued to see what he brings later this year. So, like I said, Mullins probably gone. Mountcastle probably his last year. A lot of free agents for the Orioles. Tyler O'Neill is basically on a one-year deal. O'Haron probably could be gone after this year. So a lot of intrigue with this season because you got a lot of one-year guys. And this time next year, the Orioles are going to have to definitely spend some money, if anything, by necessity, just to fill out the roster. But Mullins strikes out there on 3 pitches. So he struck out swinging 3 pitches, 3 strikeouts, three swings, 3 misses, and a strikeout. And Mlodzinski on 7 pitches, we'll see Jordan Westberg as he looks for a 3 up, 3 down inning. Westberg, the All-Star last year, but the injury was, man, he only played 107 games. Definitely not the same lineup wise without him having that right-handed bat. he would have hit over 20 home runs. He would have had over 75 RBI. He would have probably hit 270 almost and played Gold Glove caliber defense. And it sucked not having him. That was a big injury. He never quite got back to what he was. And then it just fell off completely. So we'll see. And the Orioles couldn't handle that pitching last year. Two and two count to Westberg. And we're in the bottom of the first. And Westberg, ground ball to third, knocked down. It looks like that will be I don't know. Are they going to call it an error? Let's see what they rule. Let's see what they rule it. I don't know if that's an error though. That's a tough play. Is it an error? It was a bad play on the hop, but definitely not a routine play. So we'll see. Looks like they ruled that a hit. They ruled it a hit. Okay. Ruled it a hit. Dave Johnson, I'm sorry. Rage, what's going on? What's going on, Rage? Yeah, we do it all on the Flex Zone, as you know. We love our wrestling, we love our sports. I do baseball too. Doing some baseball live streams this year, so we're really, really branching out, trying to do different content for the channel and trying to be here every day, man. Trying to do this full time. So thank you for supporting us. We love supporting you, Rage. Keep up the great work. And Maverick Math, of course I'm going to stream this, man. You guys, let me know. I'll be here as much as I possibly can. I think they have a game tomorrow at 1. We may stream that. And then I think they maybe even have a game Monday. So we may stream that if it's on TV. I know tomorrow's game, I think, is on MLB Network. So the broadcast schedule is a little weird, but if I can find the game, I'm going to try to stream it if I'm available. So Maverick Math, appreciate you, man. Hope you're well. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you're feeling and what you guys are looking forward to with the upcoming baseball season. Yeah, Rage, definitely. I saw you doing some SmackDown reactions last night, so we tried to tune in, show you some love, so keep up the great work there. Yeah, Rage, one thing I learned with YouTube, you got to try a little bit of everything, see what works. Hey, some things are going to work, some things aren't. And that's how you figure out what works for you, you know what I mean? But I enjoy most of the stuff that I do, all the stuff that I do, really, so it's not a problem being up here. Like I said, some stuff goes well, some doesn't. But I think baseball this year is going to be big. We'll have some live streams. As mentioned, the first game is March 27th. So we will be here for that opening day as the Orioles are north of the border in Toronto, as they'll see Anthony Santander as they start the 162 grind. And 162 is a grind. You talk about a grind, that is definitely a grind. That is definitely a grind. So Albert Suárez looks to be back on the mound. So we got some major storylines. Philip Batista ramping up. Adley Rutschman looking to bounce back. Jackson Holiday, year 2. Starting rotation depth. Position player, crunch, and looking to the future. So there you go. So as we'll look at some of these storylines throughout the year, but I think those are some really good, some really, really good potential. Maverick. I usually, now since starting a podcast, it's hard to get out to live events, wrestling, live games, because usually I'm here, I'm either streaming a game or doing a post game immediately after. Oh, Ben McDonald down there in the Orioles dugout. But I do usually try to do the home opener. And I didn't get a chance to do the playoff game last year. I need to do a playoff game. This run is not guaranteed. But I'm trying to pull up, man. Let me know if you're pulling up to any games. But I do love Camden Yards, the best ballpark in all of baseball. And I do think that it's going to be a good year. I think it's going to be a good year. I do. But Maverick Math, I do try to pull up to games. But like I said, my ultimate play is to go to these events and then just immediately after, I'll just do a live stream recap, post game show. Even with like WrestleMania next year, I think that is going to be the event I'm aiming for. So I would go to the show, then have my equipment. After the show, we would do a live post show, recapping the show as well. So I'm definitely trying to pull up to some games this year. I love it. I love it. It's nothing like going to a live baseball game. I think that is one of the best live sports that you can watch. Baseball, it's nothing like it. I know TV may be boring or some radio, but when you're there live, it's nothing like it. Suárez with 31 pitches so far. Cook flies it to right field and one out there by Cook. So Ben McDonald giving some insight to what's going on with some of the pitchers.
You said it. I mean, look, he's one of the best in the game. He's even close to what he was a couple of years ago. That's really, really well.
Holiday throws out. Looks like we had Pagero grounding out to second there. So there you go. Yeah, Maverick. A lot of people don't understand, man. Baseball is just different when you're there live. It's nothing like it. The strategy, the just seeing the speed of the game, seeing how fast the pitches are coming out of the glove, how fast guys are running, how hard, how far they're able to hit the ball. It is just different, man. It's just something that you just have to enjoy. And when your team is doing well, because I've been to Canadian Yards a lot when they were sucking. Haven't been there as much since they've been winning, just because of life and doing the podcast. I like to be home, grounded with my all my equipment and having a TV and being able to rewind, pause, go to the bathroom, get a drink, get something to eat. But it's good, man. I think it's going to be a good year as we have another base hit by Valdez. And I don't know if they're going to let Suárez finish out this inning. He does have 2 outs. Laureano clearing out, getting there, cutting off the ball, so holding him to just a single. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some games. I got to look at the schedule. But like I said, I know they start on the road the 27th, so I know I'll be here live for that. I do want to do some traveling, though. I do want to go to Boston, to Fenway. I've been to the new Yankee Stadium. It was nice. Yeah, I want to go to more ballparks. I think eventually, as I get older in my life, I want to do like all 30 ballparks if possible. So I know they got some big games coming up, and I love the fact they have interleague games every day throughout the season. So you play every team. You play less divisional games, but you play every team. So you play the Dodgers, you play the Padres, you play the Cubs, you play different teams in the National League like the Pirates. I think the Orioles and Pirates, I mean, remember the history in the World Series and the playoff history that they've met in previous years in interleague, obviously one being in National League, one being in the American League, but that could be like something we look at every year. Like the Pirates, the Phillies, those local teams, one year, like we see Philly came here, they go to Philly this year. They went to Pittsburgh, I believe, last year. Pittsburgh coming here. I think those local rivalries, obviously, you got the Nationals, obviously, you got the Phillies, you got the Pirates. I would like to see things like that more regularly, obviously. So I think that is something we will indeed see, even with, like I said, the National League teams, maybe having the Atlanta Braves, playing the Atlanta Braves, things like that. The Miami Marlins. So all of those things are very, very cool. Obviously, you have your teams locally and teams around here. So the interleague play makes it much, much more fun. So we have the 3-1. Suárez has thrown 40 pitches. So you don't want to see that early on. But like I said, usually spring training first game, it's a glorified scrimmage because nobody is nowhere near where they're going to be in about 5 weeks when the season starts. And he walks Gonzalez. Gonzalez walked. Valdez goes to second. And Suárez will be done after 1 2/3. So, great for the league opener. And we'll get a pitching change. And I don't know who this is coming into the game, but he wears number 81.
Oh, go Google it.
I will have to Google it, but I'm sure they'll tell me when we come back. So we'll see. We'll see. So while we have that, a quick break in the action, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, sign off down below. Let us know what you're looking forward to seeing this season for not just the Orioles, but any team. You're a Pirates fan, you are a baseball fan, you don't like baseball. Maybe I can answer any question or help you understand why we do like and enjoy baseball. I think the new rules helped last year, the pitch clock. I think that really, really helped. Did it lead to more injuries? I don't know. But pitch clock definitely helped. The bigger bases obviously calls for more of an up-tempo type of vibe. So it is very, very important to see how teams continue to adjust. And now this year, we've even heard that you are able to challenge balls and strikes, batters, managers. So those are going to be some things I'm looking forward to as well. But yeah, make sure you guys let us know what you're looking forward to see. Add an extra bag at first. Yeah, you gotta add an extra bag at first. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Not liking the way they're starting out this game though. Yaki Rivera. Yaki Rivera. He was in Aberdeen last year, and he comes in, throws one pitch, and gets the one out that's needed. And now we're going to the bottom of the second. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Well, that's a way to get out of the jam. So we are heading to the bottom of the second. And the Orioles are down 2-0. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing this season. What are your projections for these teams, and how do you see the season going? Obviously, the Dodgers seem to be prohibitive favorites. The Yankees have added a lot, so I don't know if the Orioles are going to be able to compete with those teams, but we'll see. Actually, I mean, I think they can compete with the Yankees. I don't want to sound like that, but the Dodgers just seem to be on a different level this year. But we are just getting started. Just getting started here on the bottom of the second. So, but we're already through 2 innings. So, or yeah, basically through inning and a half going into the bottom of the second. I would like to get down to spring training one of these days. Probably won't be this year, but just getting to Florida, getting out of the cold, just seems cool. And here comes Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle fouls off the first pitch. Mountcastle hit 13 home runs last year. We know about Baltimore. Will the wall being moved up help him out? I think it will. I think it should. I'm expecting a over 20 home run year. I'm expecting big things from Mountcastle this season with the Baltimore Orioles. I really think that he has an opportunity to be. And he's going into a walk season, so he wants to play well. He wants to do his thing. He wants to be a guy who is a prohibited, well-paid first baseman. I mean, he plays Gold Glove caliber defense. He can hit for power. He just needs to get consistent and get back to where he was really 2 years ago. So it'll be very important to see what indeed happens there with that. So we are here, and Mountcastle is at the plate. So one of the players I'm looking forward to, expecting a big year from brother Mountcastle. So we'll see what he has to bring to the table as he is at the plate now. So Orioles looking for that second hit. Jordan Westberg, if you did predict Jordan Westberg to be the first Orioles player with a hit this spring, you, my friend, can go to the window to collect your prize. But I'm expecting a big year from Westberg. I think Mountcastle bounces back. Yeah, I think offensively this team, like I said, can they do it in the playoffs? I think in the regular season, they'll find a way to win 90 games. I just feel like they'll win 90 games. Now, can they, as Mountcastle hits a single to right field? So Mountcastle right on cue, getting a hit. And now Gary Sanchez comes to the plate. So yeah, it's going to be very imperative to see what Mountcastle does do this season. So we'll see. We shall indeed see what happens. But Mountcastle getting a leadoff single is huge. And great job there by him. Sometimes you don't got to hit it long. You don't got to hit it far. Just hit it where it's pitched. That's all you got to do. And I think last year the Orioles were coming up there trying to hit 4-run, 5-run home runs, 3-run home runs, swinging for the fences when they just didn't hit the ball where it was pitched. Going with the pitch, going the other way, hitting it where it's pitched in the open up part of the field. And they didn't do that, and they pressed. They were pretty much feast or famine in the second half. And I think if that can happen, and Darius Sanchez with the single. So men on first and second, no outs. But I think it's going to be very important that this offense, new hitting coaches, new base coaches. So it's going to be very important that they, I think, do a little bit more small ball. They were second in home runs last year. The power is going to come, but I think the key for this team offensively, especially when they get into September and into the playoffs, is going to be very important to take what the pitching staff gives you, because you face your best pitchers, starters, relievers, and you're not going to be able to hit those home runs all the time. But you may have to get that single the other way. You may have to walk. You may have to bunt, get a sacrifice. So there are a lot of ways to go. There are a lot of things that can be done. And we'll see if the offense takes heed to that. And like I said, they've been young. They're young, but they've had 2 straight seasons in the playoffs. So the young excuse, the inexperienced excuse, that's over with. Very much over with. And I don't want to hear it anymore. Jackson Holliday at the plate. Speaking of a guy who's going to have a big year, a guy I'm intrigued to see. Number 1 prospect in baseball, had a tumultuous rookie year. Kind of turned it on as of late. Added multiple pounds of muscle this offseason. Looks like he's added strength. And the power numbers hopefully follow. The defense, I think, is the biggest key, because if he plays solid defense at second, which I think he's been working at with his father, who's Matt Holliday, who I know put the best guys in front of him, as did the Orioles, this offseason for him to work on his game defensively, offensively, getting bigger, getting stronger, seeing the ball better, being patient at the plate, getting rid of that leg kick. So those are things that I'm looking forward to seeing. And Jackson Holliday is probably, and I'll do a video on this, one of my breakout candidates. I usually do a couple guys. I think last year I had Westberg, I had Grayson, amongst others. There's like 2 guys for sure. And I think I even had, like I said, Grayson of like 13, 14 wins. I was right on that. So I think it's going to be very important to see what the young players continue to develop into, because they are going to be the key for this team. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. Like I said, offensively, it definitely has to be potentially, as we got a fielder's choice to first. Sanchez out at first, or Sanchez out at second, Mountcastle to third. So they get the double. Well, they get what? They get the they get the double play, and then Sanchez is out also at second, and then Holiday is out, and then Mountcastle goes to third. So there you go. There you go. So the Orioles, with runners in scoring position, unfortunately are not able to get anything going there. And we had a wild pitch. Mountcastle's going a wild pitch, and Holiday to second. Okay. So we got a 2-1 game. A 2-1 game. So we got a wild pitch, and the Orioles get their first run of the spring on a wild pitch. We'll take it. We'll take it. So good job there by them getting on the board. So 2-1, bottom of the second. Orioles score on a wild pitch. And only down one. And that's something I want to see this year also with the Orioles. Can they play from behind? Can they capture some of that magic in one-score games coming from behind like they did in 2023? Because you could probably point to 5 or 10 games last year where it just was over after the 5th or 6th inning. Now, 2023, 10, 15 games like that, they probably win 7 to 10 of them. And it leads to 5 to 7 more wins at the end of the season. So that's going to be very, very important to see how that plays out with the Orioles and their ability to come from behind. Always look at one-run games at the end of the year. And that's going to be something we're really, really looking at right now. So thank you guys for joining me on your Saturday afternoons. Hope we are entertaining to you. Hopefully we are here and you guys are enjoying the content we put out. We do Orioles content. We do all types of content. So something for everybody. I promise you will like it here. So we do have the Orioles here. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Why are they? I hate that the Orioles aren't really tweeting during these games. Like they tweet hours after. But whatever. Whatever. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, they really aren't. Let's see what's going on. And we got a single, Laureano with a single and another run for the Orioles. So 2-2 after the Laureano single. So we're rolling at it up. We got a brand new game, and the Orioles tied it back up. I was perusing the social media world, trying to see if I can find some information, but let's see. Let's see. So we are at 2-2. So we're just underway. We are heading to the third inning, everybody. Let's see here. Let's see. But I hope everyone's having a great Saturday so far, and I hope everyone's had a great week. Excited for baseball, excited for the season ahead. Yes. Let's see here. Let's see here. So top of the third here. Let's see. Orioles and Pirates all tied at 2. I appreciate you guys joining me for your Birdland spring training opener. I don't think anybody on YouTube is going to be doing what we do here on the Flex Zone when it comes to the Orioles. Live streams, watch alongs, post game shows, pre-game shows. Like I said, as much as I can be here, I will be here. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Let's see here. So York is now at bat for the Pirates as we are resuming play here. We got one out already in the top of the third, excuse me. So 2-2 game. 2-2 game. Let's see. I'm liking this gentleman though. I am liking this gentleman who is pitching for the Orioles right now though. Mr. Rivera, but now Keegan Aiken's in the game, so you're gonna look at Keegan Aiken. So he's gonna be a big part of what they do this season as well, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. So we shall indeed see what's going on. So we have Mr. Stewart back at the plate, who was the person who drove in the first 2 runs for the Orioles. So there you go. Let's see. Let's see. And we got a DJ Stewart home run. This man is just murdering his former team. He is getting his get back. He's trying to make the Pirates and continue his career. The first double was to right center. The home run to right center field. So there you go. There it is, DJ Stewart. Let's see here. Big home run there by DJ Stewart. this down so you guys can see. Yeah, DJ Stewart, big home run. DJ Stewart, all of the runs, 3 RBIs today. Home run, double, and now responsible for the latest batch of runs. So there you go. Yeah, so we had a wild pitch. We had a wild pitch. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to get if I can get the video of it here. Let me see. Let's see. And we got a 3-2 lead as we head towards the bottom of the third. So there you go. Nobody has the video of it. I'll see if I can find it in 1 second. I want to show you guys the video of the home run with some live footage there. I try to do different things, but yeah, we'll indeed see. We'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, everybody's tweeting about the game, but nobody has the footage. That's the only thing about these spring training games. I think we'll be able to find it though. Let's see. Nothing yet, so we'll see. But the Orioles are now back at the plate with Cedric Mullins. So we'll see what happens though. We shall see. As Mullins back at the plate, he did strike out on 3 pitches last game as well. So Mullins at the plate, looking to not strike out in 3 pitches. And let's see what he does. Like I said, Mullins entering a walk year. So let's see what he does this season. But again, first spring training game, we can't get too high, can't get too low. But yeah. Let's see here. We got the Cedric Mullins still at the plate here. And we're at the bottom of the third. So moving along pretty smoothly so far here. About an hour into game time as well. So we shall see what happens there. So let's see. We got a couple of Grapefruit League games today as well, I'm sure. But good to see baseball back in the fold as Mullins is at the plate. So we'll see what his result is, and we'll get that over to you in a minute. But as mentioned, they are doing more spring training games this year, thankfully. So we'll try to be here each step of the way. But so far, Henderson 0 for 2, Mullins 0 for 1, Westberg 1 for 1, O'Hearn 0 for 1, Mountcastle 1 for 1, and Sanchez 1 for 1 also. Holiday 0 for 1, Laureano with an RBI 1 for 1, and Carlson 0 for 1 also. So, but it looks like Mullins pretty much was walked. So 4-pitch walk. Is that what it is? Yeah, 4-pitch walk to Mullins. So Mullins is on the base paths and has a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the third. And we get a look at the man I just spoke up, Enrique Bradfield Jr., who will sub in for Mullins to replace him with being a pinch runner on the base paths. So we got ball 1 to Westberg. And Enrique Bradfield Jr. is caught stealing. So much for that. And just like that, the first out of the inning. So we got Enrique Bradfield Jr. in, and then he is caught stealing. On just like that. First, as soon as he gets to the game, he's running. And they're like, yep, we know he's running. And we throw him out. So that's always fun. So still bottom of the third. And Westberg, ironically enough, flies out. So 2 outs. So first ball, and then Westberg flies out on a second pitch. So quick 2 outs for the Orioles as we head towards potentially the 4th inning here today. But we shall see. We have now Ryan O'Hearn at the plate, I believe. So we'll see what he does. He had a down year last year. But he has been a career utility guy, so kind of should expect him to come back to earth, but I expect him to have a better year this year. So we're an hour into the game, bottom of the third. We still got O'Hearn, Mountcastle, and Sanchez due up in case this goes beyond what O'Hearn does at the plate, but yes. But like I said, baseball is back, so we'll see what happens. Let me see if I refresh the page. Will that help? Let's get the Westberg flying out. That's the only thing sometimes this ESPN thing lags, but I get they're doing live updates, so it could be tough sometimes to get that, and then you got to put it on and it has to translate through the app. So I get it. As mentioned, O'Hearn just strikes out on 3 pitches. Strike swinging. These guys came out aggressive today. Definitely came out aggressive today. Did the Orioles. We got Cook, Parrego, and Valdez on deck for the Orioles. So we'll see what happens there. But let me know how everyone's feeling today. What are you guys looking forward to? Sports-wise, baseball-wise, whatever else we can talk about it. Let me know. And let's see who is going to be pitching for the Orioles. Now, let's see here. Let's see who we got. see here. 3-2 as we head into the fourth inning with the Orioles and the Pirates. Again, this is the spring training opening. Make sure you guys check us out on YouTube. If you found us for the first time, you like what we're doing, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that bell. As Vasquez comes in at shortstop, Bradfield Jr. goes to center field. So getting some movement of players from obviously spring training. You're going to get more guys in, more substitutions in and out. So we'll see. We shall indeed see what is going to happen there. But Cook at bat now for the Pirates, and pitching is Brian Baker into the game for the Orioles. So getting a look at Brian Baker. We'll probably get a look at multiple pitchers today. Obviously, we've already got 4. So, and Burrows is in for the Pirates. No Paul Skeens today. Thought we might get a look at him, but obviously he may pitch very seldomly in spring training. But we'll see. We'll see. But make sure you tune in. Let us know what type of content you guys want to see through the season. Like I said, I have my position previews and breakout players and overall season preview. We'll be doing live streams, post games, all that fun stuff. So, of course, shorts, all that fun content in between as well. So, but let us know your thoughts on the game so far. Cook grounds out to short for the first out of the fourth inning. But Orioles back on defense, and Pagero flies out to right. So 2 quick outs from Brian Baker and the Orioles. So looking to get to the bottom of the fourth, only down 1 run. Like I said, I don't know if they're playing a full 9 innings just because I don't know. Spring training can be weird sometimes, but I think they're going to play at least 6 or 7. So we'll see. But DJ Stewart with all of the runs driven in for the Orioles, or excuse me, for the Pirates, a double and a home run. So 2-run double and a singular solo home run. But let us know what is happening, if anything, and that is play as we have a ground out by Valdez to second and Mountcastle, Sanchez, and Holiday due up for the Orioles. So Mountcastle and Sanchez both had singles, led to the wild pitch in the single, which got them the 2 runs last inning. But now we'll see what happens again as these individuals are due up. I didn't realize I was just on mute. Mountcastle had to play for the Orioles, as it looks like Nicholas is in the game for Burrows. All right. And Mountcastle, like I said, already 1-for-1 with a run. Big year for Mountcastle as he is approaching free agency. So Mountcastle at the plate. Mountcastle looking to regain those power numbers from 2 years ago. Did have a down year last year, only 13 home runs. Obviously, Baltimore was a big part of that. What is the impact of the wall being moved back again? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what indeed happens. But guys like Mountcastle, Westberg, probably Tyler O'Neill, who's not in the lineup today, can be individuals who are definitely big pieces of what they do on the right side of the plate as hitters. So got to keep that in mind also. Mountcastle at the plate. Orioles trailing 3-2. And we'll see here. Let me see if I can get this updated for you guys so I can get the actual call in. It's pretty much we've had a variety of ways that runs have been scored today. So let's see here. Mountcastle has been walked. So Mountcastle with the leadoff walk, and the tying run is on first. And we got Emmanuel Rivera, excuse me, subs in for Mountcastle, and Gary Sanchez at the plate today for the second time after going 0-for-1. And we are just getting underway. So 3-2, bottom of the fourth. Sanchez with a 3-0 count. And looks like Sanchez is walked. So 2 straight walks to start the bottom of the fourth for the Orioles. And it looks like Hanley will run for Sanchez. And now they're talking about the leg kick that he had in April. And then you see the difference in September for Jackson Holiday. He was 0-for-1 today with a fielder's choice. He did score a run, but 2 men on, no outs, bottom of the fourth, trailing by 1. That'll be a 1-1 count as that pitch misses. So is that a strikeout? That was a strikeout on Holiday. Was a strikeout. Okay. Yep, struck out swinging. And that is out number 1 on for the Orioles in the bottom of the 4th, and a ground ball. Wow. They had a tailor-made ground out to double play. Now bases loaded, 1 out. Pagero just whiffed on that one. I don't know what happened there. Yes, sir, Luke. Let's go O's, man. Appreciate you. Make sure you're hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button. So Dylan Beavers pitch running for first base as well. Now Dylan Carlson comes into the game. He did ground out in the 2nd. And Carlson hits it high in the left. Rivera's going to tag, and he's going to score. So there you go. Carlson with the fielders or the sacrifice fly to left field. Nets Emmanuel Rivera in the score. So tie game. That's right, Luke. Luke's World. What's up, man? Now Luis Vasquez. He is a former Cub. And he is up today. Playing shortstop currently. And he takes the pitch 1-1. Todd Blackwich. Okay. Ed Smith Stadium, Grapefruit League opener. That pitch is fouled away by Vasquez. So 1-2 for Vasquez. Or at the bottom of the 4th. Another foul ball. And how about the renovations they're getting down there at Ed Smith Stadium as well? So it'll be an even more state-of-the-art area to play. And Valdez takes it himself, the ground out to 3rd. And we're tied at 3 as we head towards the bottom of, well, the end of the 4th now. We're in the 5th inning. But tie game, though. Good job there by the O's to tie it up. Yes, sir. Tie game. Let's see here. Yeah, let me look at the schedule real quick. Because I do want to. So it will be live. Let me see. This is on TV. This is the spring schedule. I don't really know when. Well, Yeah, so a lot of spring training games. They will have their fix of time to play. Let's get back to the games here for you guys. Gonzalez, Palacios, and Davis all on deck for the Pirates due up. So there you go. Man, that weather in Florida looks beautiful. Let's see. So 3-3 game in the fifth inning. Both teams with 4 hits, 1 error for the Pirates, which was no harm, no foul. It was a double play, but there you go. Now you look at Cade Stroud into the game in Double A and Triple A last year. So like I said, we're gonna look at a lot of guys this spring. Hundley? Is that Hundley as a catcher? Who is in the game a catcher for the Orioles? He took Sanchez out. I don't know. Looked like Hundley. Yeah, we got a strike by Stroud. Nick Gonzalez 0 for 1 with a walk in the second. Gonzalez golf balls this one into left. What a play. Vasquez over the shoulder basket catch. Whoa. Got to see that one again. Nice play. Let's see. That was a hell of a catch. Hell of a catch. Yeah, in the shallow left. What a play. That could have been trouble. So good job there. 2-0 to Palacios. Palacios working in a 2-1 count against Stroud. And they called that a strike on the inside corner. So we're going to look at a lot of different pitchers, which I like. A lot of guys in the minors that you may not know about. So, and what a pitch there by Stroud. He struck him out. Stroud is 27. So interesting. And if you didn't know, we have no more Jimmys at Camden Yards, so they didn't renew their contract. See here, 2-0 count to Davis. Nick York at the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk in the first. Stroud throws a nice pitch high in the zone, 2-1. So 3-1 to York. Three one, no good. It is a walk. So let's see here. Opening strike there from Stroud. I don't know, the Stroud kid may be interesting to see. I know he's probably a AAA guy. But Stewart, 2 for 2, 2-run double, solo home run. Let's see if he can do it. And Stewart swings through now, 0-2. So 1-2 to Stewart, top of the fifth. Stroud working from the stretch, 1-2 outside, 2-2. So fouled away 2-2 to Stewart. Stewart been the only offense today for the Pirates. That he's looking to play himself onto a roster. And now works the count back full 3-2. So 3-2 to DJ Stewart, former first round pick of the Orioles. Struck him out. What a play there by Stroud. The Stroud kid is a little bit of impressive. But let me know how you feeling. 3-3 as we head towards the bottom of the fifth. Let's see. So 2-2. So Stewart was striking out. Like I said, I'm liking what I've seen from Stowers. I do like what I've seen from Stowers. From Stroud today. I'm sorry, Stroud. The Oriole bird in the house. So Enrique Bradfield wearing number 89. Bradfield saying he got stronger, 4 home runs and 35 runs batted in between single A and double A last year. Bradfield swings it over the left, and it's a fly out for the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So Bradfield flies out. And a ground out there by Mayo. So Mayo grounds out. Good to see him. But yes. So 3-3, still bottom of the fifth. Game kind of slowed down pace-wise. It was moving pretty quickly. Now in the fifth, we got 2 outs though. Bottom of the fifth, and Fabian takes that one. So 2-2 to Fabian, another outfielder. And he strikes out. Go. There you go. So we are heading to the sixth. But that's spring training Orioles baseball. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. Just proving the interweb here of what's going on, but pretty much seeing what's going on in the world of sports and everything else. So we got the Orioles at home. But we got Corbin Martin, not Corbin Burns, into the game last season with AAA. So we're going to look at a lot of these AAA guys. See what they bring to the table as well. So we got Martin into the game, has some Tommy John. So there's a lot of pitchers to choose from in the minor leagues. We'll see what happens. So now we have a double. That was a double by Martin. Bradfield tracks it down, but let's see here. And Bradfield comes in and makes that catch. So we got a 3-3 game, man on second, 1 out. Matt Gorski. Big shot. And that ball's gone. 2-run home run. Matt Gorski getting on that one, huh? Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There you go. Up 5-3 for the Orioles. Make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. He throws them out. So good play there. Good play. So now we got Martin. Ooh, strike. Nice pitch there for Martin. 1-2 count, top of the sixth, 2 out. Ooh, ground ball down third. Another hit. So a 2-out double. Now the Pirates are starting to wear. So top of the sixth, 2 outs, man on second. And hit to shallow left. Bradfield gets it. So there you go. 5-3 as we head towards the bottom of the sixth. So we got Orioles Pirates March 1st at 1. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that bell. 5-3, O's down 2, looking to tie this game up. And Rivera at the plate for pitching. Rivera hits it to center, and it flies out. Carson Fulmer was with the Angels last year. Now Fulmer at the dish. And another flyout. So 5-3, 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. First pitch outside for a ball. That pitch is a little low. So 3-0. So 3-0, bottom of the sixth, 2 out, and a strike. Ooh, strikeout. So 5-3, hit it to the seventh. So heading to the seventh inning. Pirates 5, Orioles 3. So heading to the top of the seventh, Pirates. But we got a long season ahead of us. It's gonna be fun. Gonna look at the beautiful people of Sarasota. So 5-3. 7 hits for the Pirates, 4 for the Orioles. Let's see here. So Armbruster, and as the pitcher for the Orioles. So 2-1 count, top of the seventh, no outs. And can of corn. Can of corn. One out, top of the seventh. One out count and another ball. 2 outs. Brewster's pitch fouled off. And that is a foul ball. Foul ball. As we hear from Jackson Holiday. Five to three, 2-2 count. Top of the seventh. And it looks like he struck him out, did Brewster. Good pitch. Low pitch from Brewster. Ball down low, 2-0 count. Two outs, top of the seventh. Brewster now 12 pitches. So we're hearing from Jackson about his season. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Top of the seventh. And that is a fly out to left. And 3. So 5-3. Yeah, you can tell Jackson's been in the gym. That ground beef, that the ground beef, the way he changed his body was great. So we got so 5-3, bottom of the seventh. Five, 3, bottom of the seventh. So I think we're getting 9 innings. I've seen spring training was 7, but got Dylan Beavers coming up to the plate, the bottom of the seventh. So Beavers 0-1. Oh, low technical difficulty clear, but Dylan Beavers with a single. Okay. So Daz Cameron into the game. Daz Cameron was in left. Bradfield is in center, by the way. So if you didn't know that as well. We are at the bottom of the seventh. No outs, one man on first base. Spring training opener. Pirates lead 5-3. And Cameron with a single. That'll be men on first and second with no out. So some good hitting there by Cameron. Let's see. Beavers and Cameron getting it done. So how about that? Fly out by. So no runners advanced there. Vasquez flies out, but Vasquez has some good plays in the field. So Enrique Bradfield Jr. has not played any AAA baseball yet, but I think later this year he could be somebody that is definitely a part of this team, especially considering Mullins is a free agent. But we got Bradfield Jr. at the plate, the lefty. And Bradfield Jr. flies out. So 2 outs, man on first and second. Orioles with a chance to dent this lead, but Mayo 0 for 1 today with the ground out in the 5th inning. And a ground ball back to the pitcher and through 7. 2 stranded. Bird Strel 5-3 still. So 5-3. Stop at 8th. So let's see what the O's can do as they will be back on defense. Pirates with a 2-run lead, 2 innings left. Seven hits for the Pirates, 6 for the Orioles, 1 error for the Pirates. So now Van Loon in the pitch for the Orioles. So hearing all these pitchers. Van Loon in the minor leagues last year. So foul. So 3-2 count for Rodriguez as Van Loon delivers the pitch. So as we can see, Orioles trying to come back down to 2 runs, 2 innings left, 6 outs left to go. Orioles trying to find some sort of offense. All of their runs today have been pretty much of the in the parks variety, no home runs. So Van Loon, like the name. All right, let's see. The Orioles can get some type of offense. Well, now they're trying to stop them defensively. So 3-2 count. Three and two count. That ball is hit in the left. So we got a man on first and second. You can look at the coaching staff on the boat in Florida. And that is a ball from Van Loon. And that ball is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Let's see. 3-0 count from Van Loon, Nagorski. And it's a strike. Van Loon with his 20th pitch coming up. 3-2 count. And that ball is fouled away. Popped up in foul territory, but he'll run out of room. 5-3. Van Loon's pitch. Looks like a strike there. And another strike, it looks like, from Van Loon. Good pitch. So 1-2 count from Van Loon. Man on first and second, top of the eighth. Ooh, nice pitch there from Van Loon. Strikes him out. "25 pitches for Van Loon, trying to get out of this inning. 2 on, 2 out." Oh, wow. So a big hit there from the Pirates, a little insurance, and that will be a safe steal attempt. I think this game is pretty much all she wrote, honestly, because down 3, 6 outs. I don't know, man. So Van Loon gives up the run. 6-3, top of the eighth. Ball is fouled away. So 3-2. So Van Loon is out of the game. So 6-3. The Pirates are about 3. We got a new pitcher coming into the game. The Birdland value menu. Ballpark favorites, $6 and under. Orioles.com/value menu. Hot dog, popcorn, soda. Looks like the refillable soda. Cinnamon sugar pretzel. Hot dog. Okay. Okay. Malcolm Nunez at the plate. Orioles having a hard time today getting out of innings. They get 2 outs, and then they give up a 2-out hit, 2-out run, bases loaded now, 1-2 count. I mean, come on now. And another 1-2 fouled away. Two and two, nothing there. $7,628. So the Orioles now. 6-3. Orioles, 6 outs, down 3 runs. Let me know how y'all feeling about this game today. So we got bottom of the 8th coming up for the Orioles. Let's see. JJ Hardy get a view right now. Woods is in pitching for the Pirates. Fabian at DH. It's good to see the guest coaches for the Orioles they have coming in. JJ Hardy retired back in 2017. Crazy to think about. Rivera gets into one. It's gone. 2-run home run. Well, the man Rivera hits a home run to right field. That's a 2-run home run, leaves it to 1. So now Orioles only down 1. So game not over yet. So Orioles only down 1 now. So good job there by them. So 1 out, no man on. Bottom of the 8th. This is a long, drawn out inning. 1 out, 15 pitches. And we got a 3-0 strike into Beavers. So three-two to Beavers. So Beavers strikes out. Looks like So Orioles only down 1. Daz Cameron up 1-for-1 with a single in the 7th. And Cameron strikes out as well. So the Orioles down 1. As the Pirates will come to bat at the top of the 9th, and we're almost at the home stretch. So we're heading to the top of the 9th. Let's see here. So top of the 9th for Dylan Heed pitching. Missed pitch up and away. Baltimore down 1. So nice strikeout there by Heed. So we're gonna look at some guys who are probably gonna be in a minor league starting out, but let's see if the Orioles can get out of this inning unscathed and potentially. Six five. Scrolling X, you see the wildest thing. So, what's going on, Sean? Man, how you feeling, brother? Good to see you, my guy. Happy Saturday. Hope all is well. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Just chilling, watching some baseball, man. We're getting into the baseball live streams this year. We're getting into the baseball live watch-alongs. Got some Orioles content coming up. So, here we go. Sean, what up? What up? What up? Let's see what you got saying in the chat. Hey, what's up, Alex? All good, man. Just doing some Orioles Pirates live streaming. Appreciate you all pulling up as always. Y'all always support what we do here, so we cannot thank you guys enough. Alex, Sean, on a Saturday, you guys could be doing anything else. So we appreciate you being here today. Like I said, we got some baseball. I probably won't be home later. I was thinking about doing Collision. Yeah, I know Collision, but just grinding, man. Just trying to get to 3K hopefully soon. Got a big week next week with Elimination Chamber. All of our weekly watch-alongs. You'll get Elimination Chamber preview and predictions. So a lot coming your way. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, brother thoughts. Yeah, it's going to be a long season for those White Sox. It is what it is, man. I've been there as an Orioles fan, so I know how you feel, my guy. But this new collective bargaining agreement is terrible that you can't get back-to-back number one picks in a draft. Yeah, it's crazy. Looking at some of the pitchers, Grayson Rodriguez, Zach Eflin, Charlie Morton, Tomoyuki Sagano, Dean Kramer, Brandon Young, Like I said, a lot of guys hurt or coming back from injury, though. Ooh, it was safe. Nice backhand, though. Whoa. Is that a grand slam? Gorski. Wow. Mm. Wow. Wow. Sheesh. Oh, that's pretty much probably game. I'm not gonna lie. That is probably game. That is probably game. I'm not gonna lie. It's Beavers. Their ball game. Top of the ninth is up, and this is the 6 for the Orioles as we head into the minute. So we got the last 3 outs here with you as the Orioles try to somehow, some way come back in this game. All right, into the bottom of the ninth. So we got a 2 Challenges. Successful challenges are retained. Only the batter, pitcher, or catcher may challenge. No assistance from dugout permitted. Challenges must be made immediately after the call. Video on scoreboard. So. First out for the Orioles, Vasquez grounds out. Videos on scoreboard and broadcast communicate challenge result. Challenges must be made immediately. Only the batter or catcher or pitcher may challenge. Each team has 2 challenges. Okay. So the Orioles down to the last 2 outs. Orioles 2-2 count, down to 2 outs remaining. And a ball here right back to the mound. Second out. Orioles down to the last out. So there you go. So Orioles are down to their last out. Mail at the dish. We'll see if he can extend this game, but I don't know. We'll see. 0-2 count for Mayo. Gets contact, knocks it away. Mayo swings, and that is a fly out. And that will do it. Orioles lose 10-5. Too much power pretty much does them in. Well, that is pretty much all we got today. So Orioles lose 10-5. I really don't have much else to say to that, but pretty much as you can see, scoring was done. Stewart with the 2-run double. Mountcastle scored on the wild pitch. Holiday went to second on the wild pitch. Laureano, did single. Holiday scored. We had a DJ Stewart home run. Carlson hit a sacrifice fly. Gorski hit a home run. Solak singled. Rivera homered. And we had a grand slam in the top of the ninth by Gorski. The Orioles lose their spring training opener 10-5. Rainey gets the win. Martin gets the loss for the Orioles. Suárez goes 1 2/3. Only 7 hits for the Orioles, 12 for the Pirates, 1 error, 10 runs. And that's pretty much all we got. Orioles lose 10-5. These games don't count, so we're not going to jump off any cliffs. We're not going to overreact. Orioles fall 10-5, but we got more games to come. And we'll see what happens with the Orioles and more right here on the Flex Zone Podcast, your home for all of your Orioles content and more. And of course, spring training and into the regular season, we'll have news, rumors, previews, predictions, and watch-alongs throughout the season. Thank you for watching. Orioles fall 10-5, but this is your home for Birdland. Only place giving you sports how you want when you need it, the Flex Zone Podcast. Happy Saturday, everyone. We'll see you with more content later on the channel. Have a good night.